Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing life today. So in today's episode, we're going to explore, we are nearing to the end of 2020. A lot of things happen, but then what are your last goal that you have actually for December 2020? Is it you always have been wanting to stay consistent in a particular habit, in a particular project, or there's always one goal that you want to achieve, but you just can't stay consistent? So in this video, we are going to find out what are the ways that you're able to overcome that. So stay tuned to the end. Welcome back, guys. So if let's say you have been following me, staying consistent is something that I know it will work in a very long run, be it like a very small habit, or be it like you always want to start something new, form a new habit, or start a new business, or learn a new skill, right? Okay, so I think I'm pretty consistent in my Facebook Live, but I have to confess to you guys, I'm not very consistent in my fitness journey. I probably share with you guys that I wanted to do Zumba weekly, which I achieved it, but then the lockdown, it's not like a full lockdown in our country. It's more like the fitness, they have to close because they don't allow it to have like a gathering or to have a lot of people going for the exercise, right? So that's why I couldn't do my Zumba. So after that, me and my boyfriend, we were thinking, hey, you know what? Why not we go for jogging? So it's a very funny story. So I remember 3 weeks ago, so we woke up very early on the Sunday morning, right? And then we went for jogging, and then I did not have my breakfast, and then I think I nearly faint and nearly throw up after just one round of jogging. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. But ever since then, I wasn't being very consistent just because of the first failure I have. So this week, I think today is Monday. So yesterday, Sunday, yes, we made it. I actually jogged for two rounds or 3 rounds after making sure that I have a full stomach before exercise. Okay, so what is the relevancy with this video then? Okay, I realized that staying consistent, it's not the hardest part. The hardest part is actually how you can stay consistent after maybe in your mind that you failed the very first time. Okay, so I think this is one of the reasons that a lot of people they can't be consistent, because they care too much about not being the perfect. They care too much that, hey, you know what, maybe the first time that I joke, I nearly throw up. I think this is not for me. I think I couldn't joke. Jogging, sorry. Sorry for my pronunciation, is jogging, okay? So I would say because first time that I jog, I felt like I want to throw up, then maybe I tell myself that, hey, June, I don't think you are suitable for this exercise. June, I think you are more suitable for dancing, but then not for jogging, right? So this is one thing that is preventing me for staying consistent, and then I just realized that. So, and also second reasons that we having a hard time to stay consistent is actually because maybe we set a goal that is too high for ourselves. Maybe initially we said that, hey, we are going to jog for about 5 rounds, 5 rounds. It will feel like it's very hard for me to do that. So when I'm just starting, so what we did yesterday is that we are going to jog for 2 rounds, and then the last one is actually it's more like just walking. So it feels like it's more achievable, and then once you achieve that, right, you have that kind of sense of achievement which move you forward. So that's why if let's say you have been having a hard time in staying consistent in maybe forming a new habit, or maybe just start to learn something new, right? It's probably because the first time that you're trying to do the task or learn a skill, you set such a high goal for yourself. Maybe you tell yourself, I'm just going to learn 2 hours per day, but then you don't have 2 hours. And then at the end, you felt like you are such a failure. Oh my god, June, you told yourself that you're going to learn for 2 hours, but then you are not doing that. Oh my god, you're such a failure. And then because you don't want to feel like a failure, you decided to stop doing that. Okay, so that's why it's a big no-no. And then I also feel it myself, even for fitness, right? So I'm sure that I'm not alone. So that's why you have to tell yourself that always build your habits slowly. Yes, we want to be very aggressive, but then at the very same time, you need to know what about you? What about the lifestyle that you have? Is it really the goal that you're setting for yourself is really realistic? I would rather that you start slow, set a lower goal to hit it, to have the kind of sense of achievement, and then from the sense of achievement, actually you are more driven to stay consistent in that way. Does it make sense to you guys? Okay, so if let's say you are still watching, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel or hit the notification button so that next time I go on live, you will be notified as well. Okay, and also there is one more thing is that I want to talk about is because now it's actually December 2020. We are going to enter 2021. Like it is always like we always have this like new year, you set a new goal, you set maybe you have a new life, right? So why not we take this December as a month that we can actually pre-plan ahead, like June, what kind of lifestyle that you want at the end of 2021, maybe 1 year from now, right? It's December 2021. What would make you really proud of yourself, right? So if let's say you don't have to think like 5 years later on, like just start with 1 year. What would you be proud of yourself if let's say there's something that you achieved 12 months from now on? So we are going just to list it down. This is what I'm going to do. Next weekend, I will have some time, right? I'm going to really sit down to really plan my 2021 ahead. Like maybe what kind of course, what kind of skills that I want to learn. Actually, my next course, I've been like really battling between these two courses. Okay, course A is actually about paid advertisement, like Facebook paid advertisement. So another battle is actually on YouTube marketing, like a very video focused, like really how to rank higher in YouTube, as well as how to get even more subscribers very easily, right? So after these two battling, I decided, you know what, 2021, the first course I'm going to really enroll and upskill myself would be YouTube, and then after YouTube, maybe the second quarter of the year, in 2021 only I'll focus in Facebook ads. Okay, so this is my plan currently. Hopefully that next week whenever I'm actually sitting down, actually planning for the year, it wouldn't take you long. You just need to start planning, because if let's say you don't plan, like nothing is going to happen, right? So why not you just really sit down and just give yourself block 1 hour for yourself. It's just like you are dating with yourself, like 1 hour time to ask yourself few questions. The first question, what would make you proud if let's say this is at the end of 2021? What you would like to achieve to make yourself really feel proud of yourself? That's question number 1. So the question number 2, once you know that, right, let's break your entire year in 2021 into 2 segments. So it will be January until June and then July until December. Okay, so for January until June, what would be the projects or what would be the skills that you really want to learn? And then you know that these skills that once you learn it is going to supercharge whether in your personal life or maybe in your business, that is going to help you to achieve your yearly goal. Okay, this is very important because seriously, after this Black Friday, right, I felt like, oh my god, there are so many awesome deals out there, and then there are so many courses they actually like slash the prices, give so much of discount during this period. But it's so important that we have to tell ourselves that, hey, you have to stay focused with your goal. Like, what are the things that you want to learn? We wouldn't just go and buy the courses just because it's cheap or it's cheaper, right? We only invest in the courses because it will reach the goal that we set for ourselves in the end. Alright? Otherwise, you'll feel like you're jumping from here, like you're jumping from courses to courses, which is a big no-no, okay? So that's the reason why I want to share this, and it's also a reminder for myself. So, my fitness journey. Next Sunday, me and my boyfriend will actually talk about it. We are going to jogging for like maybe 3 rounds, so that it will show a little bit more improvement. Like this week is about 3 rounds, 2 rounds, and 1 round is like really walking, right? So next week there will be like 3 rounds of jogging, and I'm really looking forward because I know that I just need to have like maybe jogging for every week. I just need maybe 3 more weeks to really form this habit for me to actually internalize in one of my goals. If let's say I really achieve that, I will be like, oh my god, so proud of myself, just like I'm being so consistent in doing the Facebook Live and Facebook video. Can you guys believe it? Is currently, if let's say you're watching it, right, whether in YouTube or in Facebook or in any other social media platform, it is my 224 videos as of today. Like, small changes, when they add up, it is going to be like big changes. I wouldn't have realized that I would come to so far maybe 8 months ago. But if let's say I can do it where I'm not very comfortable in front of camera back then, but then till right now, every day I improve little by little, and then in the end I suck lesser and become better and become good at it, right? So that's all in my sharing for today. So if let's say you haven't joined my Facebook group, feel free to go to www.amazingstory.co. I'm going to put down here. And also, if let's say you've been following me, right, I actually going to launch a video course to teach you to do like Facebook Live as well as pre-recorded live as well, for the goal that to help you to build your authority in order to close deals faster. You may not have any products when you want to do videos, but then it's alright, because at the end, videos help you to build the authority so much faster. You can actually start video first, and then later on you just see those followers who following you, what kind of problems they want you to help them to solve, and then you'll find a product later. And I'm going to roll out this course. I'm going to review the name very soon, right? Once I build up the page and everything. And because last week I actually spent some time to do a little bit survey in my Amazing Story group, and then we kind of like have a mini winner and some very interesting reasonings. So I'm going to announce it slowly later on. If let's say you're really interested, there is maybe one free ebook that you will be interested is actually my video lead magnet. I'm going to teach you how you can actually repurpose your one video to 7 pieces of social media content. So if let's say you want to really check out the text that I use, the steps and the guidelines, and also the topics for the video that you can produce, please go to this link down below to get this ebook for free. And as well, not to forget that, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel over here, okay? So I look forward to see you guys tomorrow then. Take care. Bye!